Good morning. This morning I'm gonna make a fig compote before these figs go bad. You're basically just gonna cut the stems off and then quarter them and then cook them with about a quarter cup of honey and a quarter cup of water. A little cinnamon, maybe some nutmeg in there. And you're gonna cook them for about a half hour, simmer really low, and then add a tablespoon of butter. Goes good on pancakes or whatever. We usually eat them on pancakes. You can mix apples and raisins in there or whatever else. Just just picked these the other day off the fig tree there in Coates. They're still good. Need to get them into something. I don't have enough here to make jelly yet, and I don't want to dry them. Compote's a little better. Everybody here likes it for breakfast on pancakes. Goes good with buttermilk pancakes or had it on ice cream. Just serve it on crackers or whatever. It's good mixed in just about anything. All right, let me get to chopping on these things. So our figs cut up. Recipes say that they want you to use a stick blender after it's done to cut everything up into a little like paste. I don't much care for that, so I skip that step. I always leave the fruit this whole. I like to feel like I'm biting into something. I leave it whole, and let's get this cooking down. Okay, they're in the pot there. Everything's mixed together. You're gonna let those cook down for about a half hour. Now remember, don't. It's a half a cup of water and a half a cup of honey. If it's if your mixture's too wet or you want it a little drier, you can leave the lid off to let that stuff evaporate. You can go ahead and add in your cinnamon and nutmeg at this point. I think it's a half a teaspoon each. Kind of tailor it to your taste. If you don't want it as much, just taste it after it's cooked for a while. Add more if you want. If you want raisins in there, go ahead and add them at this time to let them rehydrate, or apples or pears or whatever else you're mixing in there. I'm probably going to put a handful of raisins in there now because everybody here likes raisins in there. There's no measurement on the raisins or anything else. It's just kind of throw whatever you feel like in there. I'm just putting a handful of raisins because that's about what everybody likes in there. I say a handful, that's probably half a cup of raisins, really. Kind of mix everything together so the raisins get down in the liquid, get rehydrated. Now, if you don't have honey, you can use sugar in here. And I don't remember the ratio of the sugar to put in there. It's actually a lot of sugar that it calls for. Probably a cup of sugar, maybe half a cup, 3/4 cup is what it calls for if you're using sugar. I like honey in there. Figs and honey go together good or well. All right, let's let that cook down. All right, that's about it for the fig compote. Put the butter in there, stir it up. Figs are still a little hard, which is the way I like them. They're basically stewed figs at this point. Looks more like gravy, huh? It's pretty tasty though. Now, when you're done with this, whatever you don't use, you can save it for a couple of days in an airtight container in the icebox. That's about it. Variations include apples. I've added fresh ginger ground up in here before. Raisins, apples, pears, walnuts, pecans, a whole lot of different things mixed together. Actually, that combination goes very well on pancakes. You start off with the fig compote, add apples, stewed apples, pears, pecans, raisins, walnuts, and spread that over a pancake instead of syrup. Pretty good like that. All right, you guys take care. If you like my content, subscribe, share, comment, like all that jazz. Everybody have a good Saturday. Take care.